She's holding me back, ma'am. These PITS officers, they're not up to the job.
They've got field experience, Bissett. They know Glasgow and they know the subnatural community. You're a soldier. You know the value of local knowledge.
Exactly, I'm a soldier. No a social worker for fangtards. She almost got us killed on that vampire case last week.
That's not the way that Cadet Hedges tells the story.
Could you not just assign me somebody else? Anyone but Hedges?
Morning.
Hedges. You're up to date with all your jags, right?
Ready for anything?
Good. Because I've got a case for both of you. Neighbours reporting a zombie in Zone 1.
Nice. Target practice.
Think of it as a bonding exercise.
No screams. It's a good sign. Neighbour reported one zombie inside the house. Bissett, this is Zone 1 human residential. Let's be discreet.
Discreet doesn't keep people safe, and cornered zombies are highly aggressive.
Yeah, they are when you come at them with a loaded weapon.
That's your problem, Hedges. You think they're human.
Just remember there are actual people in there. Elderly couple, try not to shoot them.
Follow my lead, and if we see a shuffler, don't fucking hesitate. Get down, Algin!
Bissett, no!
No, you don't understand. Get out the way! He's not one of those zombies. He's good.
Bissett, look at him!
I'm looking, he's a zombie!
It's all right. I'm not going to hurt you.
Please don't. We've been together for 50 years. Please don't take me away from her. Not now.
Zombies aren't articulate or affectionate. He's different.
We don't need a cuppa, thanks. Nonsense. You come barging in here unannounced. Are you allowed to do that now?
If we have reason to believe someone's in danger, yes.
Danger? And I know exactly who it was that called you. It's that Jan O'Malley. I knew it was you old witch. I could see you twitching that curtain. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Yeah, you can search it all you like. It's just us that are here. And I'll just talk to the lassie. She's the only one with any sense here.
Heather, what happened to Connor?
He went out for some milk, and when he came back, he had a wee lie down. I went to wake him up, and he was
dead.
I should have phoned for an ambulance, but I just couldn't. A couple of hours later, he was up and washing the dishes. He must have got bitten when he was outside. He never did like to make a fuss.
And he's been normal. He talks to you, shows emotions.
He's a big softy, my Connor. All the other men at the steelworks used to laugh at him. He was always sending me flowers and wee treats. He never cared. He's just as soft and kind as ever was. House is clear. I think we should let the lassie pour. We don't want any accidents.
So, Hedges, it's time we wrap this up, don't you think? Maybe you and Mrs. Tulloch should.
No. This is a scientific breakthrough. A zombie with emotions, with advanced reasoning. He needs to be studied.
He's illegally in Zone 1. You know the penalty for that.
Penalties? This could be the solution to the whole zombie problem.
I've got a solution right here.
What if they were your grandparents? Wouldn't you want someone to try and help?
There is no help. You're just being cruel. Telling her there's hope. Telling her that thing is still her husband. Would it not be better to pop him in the ground and let her grieve?
No. No. No one's taking you away, old love. No.
Cadet Hedges insisted we referred this to you before closing the case.
Put me on speaker.
Hedges, what the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm obeying S.P.I.D.E.R.S non-human contact regulations. Section 16, paragraph 4, ma'am.
What?
On encountering any new form or manifestation of supernatural being, agents will preserve said being unharmed for study.
Unless this places personnel or civilians in danger, of course.
You know your regulations, I'll give you that.
Major, we've never seen anything like this. For everyone's safety, shouldn't we investigate?
Fine. I'll dispatch a team. If they find him interesting, they'll bring him into the research
Lab in Zone 0.
But if he turns out to be a regular shuffler,
Thank you, Major.
contain the subject, gather any evidence you can. The boffins should be with you in about an hour.
Maya Hedges. Remember her? What little firecracker she is.
I apologise for the inconvenience.
Not at all. Spiders are vitally important and close to my heart. PITS was a wonderful organisation, but ultimately not fit for purpose in the real world. Love your enemies. It's a nice sentiment, but it's no secret that I'm running for First Minister. I'm here to see what I can do to help now and in the future so that you and your staff can help protect our way of life.
Well, I do have some suggestions.
No! 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 No!
They just want to do some tests.
Back up, Hedges!
Will you put the gun down? You're not helping.
Everything's just going to be fine. No.
Has he done this before, Heather? Has he been violent?
No, never. No, my Connor would never hurt me.
Did you hear about that family in Lady Hill?
Save it for later, Bissett.
Nobody ever wants to admit when a loved one is dangerous. Whether it's a drunk dad or a kid who's been bitten by a werewolf.
Trust yourself. We're all of us doubt you.
Only 17. Skinny little thing.
And you must understand the doubters too.
Drama student.
Will you shut up?
No, Connor.
You'd never think he told that whole family, limb from limb.
Bissett!
It's all right, love.
Your friend's out there looking for the scientists.
Heather, look, about these tests.
I told him I'd come with him. Don't want Connor getting the willies again, you know.
This organisation I work for, it's not what it was. Once they get him into the Zone 0 lab, I can't be sure of what will happen.
I was a nurse, lassie. I've seen examinations.
That's not what I meant. It might be better if you both just left.
But they're scientists. They're not like your friend there. They'll know he's not like the others. They'll understand.
No sign of this bloody van.
The traffic's probably...
They should be here by now. Oh, for goodness sake, gonna go and phone them. It's like working with a microwave.
It's my friend. She's going through a tough time, but she can wait.
Oh, I couldn't use one of them bloody things. It'd drive you mad.
So why do you hate people like me?
People? You're no people.
Oh, right. Is that because my eyes are different to yours?
You shouldn't be here. Dead is dead.
They used to say that about people in comas. Thought they were vampires. Our neighbour, 3 doors down, he was a vamp actually. You people made him move.
This is a human's only zone.
You ever read a history book, son?
Don't give me that crap. We're not the Nazis. We're protecting people from an actual threat.
Oh, that's why you do this. To keep people safe. You could be a security guard, a police officer. I'm sure this doesn't pay any better.
Just do your chores.
The only thing this job has to offer is the chance to look down on people less human than you are.
Fuck off. I'm not arguing with a dead man.
You can fuck off as well.
It's about time someone spoke their mind. Barging in here, telling us our relationship's all wrong, just because we're different.
The loud ones aren't as tough as they think they are. You'll find that out. Oh. It's time for your pills now, love. I'll get you some water.
Wait, what pills?
He was taking them before he died. The doctor gave him them for Alzheimer's early stages, and you're not supposed to stop giving people pills, so I just kept giving them to him.
But zombies aren't supposed to be able to digest anything except protein. But nobody's ever tried them on medication. And if it's Alzheimer's treatment designed to preserve function of a living brain, maybe it can do the same in a zombie brain. It has to be the Alzheimer pills. The drug already in his system preserved his brain function when he was bitten, and since he continued to take the pills...
I'm sure the scientists will be very excited, Cadet. All we have to worry about is getting them in that van.
Are you not even a tiny bit interested in this?
Nope.
I'm looking for the prescription. It'll probably be in the...
So what? We're just Amazon for supernaturals. We bag them up and send them where they need to go, and who cares what's in the package?
Although they're no packages, are they? They're dangerous. In the army, you don't stand around admiring an unexploded bomb. You deal with it.
Connor Tulloch is not dangerous.
We'll see.
Connor, love, he made me jump. Connor. ran away from temptation. He didn't want to hurt me.
Heather, we asked you if he'd ever attacked you.
He's been bitey once or twice, but when I was late with his medicine.
Upstairs.
Let's go.
He ran away from it. He doesn't want to. You can see that. He doesn't want to.
Hedges! Bissett! Again! Connor, don't do this! Fight it!
You took your bloody time.
I'm sorry we had to do that, Mrs. Tuck. But he's in a better place now.
Oh, shut up! I bet it was you. It was you that shot my husband.
It doesn't.
I did it. Because that's what we do. We clean up the mess no one else wants to face. That wasn't your husband anymore. And I did the world a favour by taking him out.
Maybe you're cut out for this after all, Hedges.
Maybe I always was, and you were just too wrapped up in your own ego to notice.
What is this? Where's the meat? That's not a meal.
It's nice to see you too, Alexis.
I told you beef jalfrezi. Did you not get my texts?
And we just left her there, mourning her husband, and thinking I was just as bad as Bissett.
You go undercover, you get your hands dirty. Remember, you're the only chance we have to stop the spider starting a war.
No pressure then.
Try being stuck in heat all day, especially with a werewolf sense of smell.
You're a wanted criminal. You can't just go strolling down Buchanan Street.
Sounds like you could have done with me today. Someone who can do the things you can't.
Fine. You can start going out. On missions only.
Finally! Been going nuts stuck in heat all alone.
But you're not alone. Are you, Alexis?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a coffee. Do you want one?
Yeah.
You can ignore me all you want, Alexis. But we both know what you are. It's only a matter of time before you will be again.
Does anybody know why we're here anyway? I want to get back to work.
Never thought I'd hear you say you wanted to work, Daddy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the delay, but I'm determined to get around every S.P.I.D.E.R.S office in the country to deliver this news. And let's just say that they were so pleased in Edinburgh that they even had a wee impromptu party.
What news?
Ah, Officer Hedges. Always a pleasure to see you. The news, officer, is that I have helped steer a new directive in at Parliament. A directive that will give you the power to do the jobs that you see fit and to decide how to spend your precious resources without worrying about all that tedious, supernatural, legal nonsense.
What does that mean?
It means that we can choose the cases we want. We can prioritise the right ones. Make a difference.
But
let's make it easy for everyone to understand. A werewolf complains that he's getting spam calls, or a human child mauled by vampires. Who do you choose to help?
Human.
Correct. A vampire complains that a restaurant deliberately put garlic in his food. Or a human pensioner terrorised by gangs of zombies.
But zombies don't.
Human.
Correct. It's easy. Choose the cases that are right, morally. Let ethics lead the way.
So what, we just don't help supernaturals when they need it?
Come on, you know they're different from us. Their rules aren't the same as ours. Their feelings aren't the same. They don't need us, they'll take care of themselves.
What about the rise in attacks on supernaturals? The supernatural teens being bullied out of school? What about the reports this morning of the attack last night in Zone 3? I mean, someone ate a werewolf, Bissett. Ate her.
Would you say they wolfed her down? Sake.
I haven't really had time to decorate.
I think I'd curl up and die if I had time to do everything you do. Keep the pigs on their toes and be the perfect housewife.
I couldn't find anything about the Uprising online.
Let me see. We support lobbyists for supernatural rights. We fund advocates who defend supers in court, provide shelter for packless wolves, emergency blood bank services. It's all about effective impact.
That sounds too good to be true.
We're not online because I make sure we're not. Privacy is my speciality.
Does that not make things difficult for the spreading awareness part?
Well, there are ways. You heard of Maya Bissett?
Oh, I love her videos.
She's one of mine. You read the comment?
I try not to, but yeah, they're pretty nasty.
And she's human. Imagine if the trolls found out where we lived. We're enough of a target already.
How many of you are there?
Well, I was hoping you would come and meet them.
My name is Billy Kirkwood. I play the Cult of Many Faces. I am a devious manipulator with an unknown origin. I've known Fraser for a couple of years. He used to be, used to come and see me do stand-up at the Stand Comedy Club in Glasgow. We became friends as part of that. The opportunity to work together. I don't know if this was the first thing. Can't remember. I think we might have done something before this. Then he came up with the idea of the cult as apart from myself. And I leapt at it. It was a chance to work with someone that I got a lot of respect for, particularly with what he does. And yeah, why not? What am I doing today? I am filming the first episode of season 2 of Cops and Monsters. as well as the little bits and bobs for other bits of the season, or series, as I like to call it because it's not in America. So I'm going to be filming a couple of scenes with Innes Anderson, and yeah, it's going to be great fun. The reason I think people should support Cops and Monsters is sort of lots of different reasons. First of all, it's something truly unique and creative and ambitious that's been done by creative entities and individuals here in Scotland. I think that's a great reason, if anything else. Scotland's always about being about burgeoning creativity that maybe doesn't get the platform, doesn't get the funding, doesn't get the help it needs, so they can do that. And the cool thing about the way Cops and Monsters have been doing things is it's an opportunity for people to help build this universe. They get to be a part of this universe, so it's truly unique the way we're doing that. And we listen to the fans, the contributors, the people that put donations in. We listen to what they say to try and make it better and better. So it's an opportunity of everyone joining in and helping make this little mini omniverse that we're putting together. My character gets to be a little more mischievous because he's always had an unknown origin. The running joke is that the only person that knows who the cult really is me. But in this, it's a little less unclear exactly where the cult is, what the cult is, or who the cult is. Perhaps even more. He gets to sit back and be a little bit of a spectator in all this, and it's going to be fun. Wow, if I could be in any film ever.
Wow, yeah.
Bloody hell. Would you want to go for success or art? I'll have two answers to that. Okay. If I could be in any film, I think I'd love to be in Jaws. I'd love to be Roy Schneider's character in Jaws. Or Doc Brown in Back to the Future. Or Bill Murray in Ghostbusters. Why not?
There you go. Right
or Reese Witherspoon
in Legally Blonde.
Legally Blonde. Legally Blonde 2. Not the first one. I like to always go for the weaker one. Thank you for watching and continuing on the journey with us here at Cops and Monsters. You can like, subscribe, follow on all the social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We'd love to hear from you and keep coming with us on this journey. It's going to be nice. Buy a ticket to the fun bus. Go on.
Hello, I'm Helen Patterson and I play Maya Hedges in Cops and Monsters. Maya is she was a PITS officer, obviously, and now she has to work for S.P.I.D.E.R.S, but it's not quite as straightforward as that, as she is working kind of undercover with Alexis. I just saw an audition post, and at the time it was kind of unclear about how many episodes we'd be doing or how long this kind of would all take, and then obviously I sent in my audition tape. Luckily got the part, and it's been amazing from there because it's kind of just been one thing to the next, and new episodes get written, and now obviously we're on series 2, which is amazing. Maya's character has just got even more interesting this season. She's basically kind of moved on from what she was more focused on in series 2, which is kind of her own personal sort of vendetta, if you will, against the supernatural community, and now she's actually really interested in this in creating a more equal society where supernatural beings and human beings can live together, although she still kind of teeters on the edge of actually favouring humans, which Alexis is not happy about. So she's basically working with Alexis to try and move forward in this, but obviously things never go quite as they're planned. To be honest, just the development of the character itself is really exciting because she's way more complex now than she was in series 2, so that's really, really exciting. And then there's all these new characters, so new relationships. It's just a whole sort of like new bag in series 2. That is such a difficult question. It's probably, actually, I would love to be in Thelma and Louise, obviously because it's amazing, but also get to kiss Brad Pitt. So it's kind of a win-win situation. Thank you so much for watching Cops and Monsters. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and just keep watching.
Alright, hello, my name is Barbara Rafferty. Some of you may know me from many things I've done. I'm so old, I've done many things in telly, stage and radio. And of course the odd bar mitzvah. No, only joking. No, I've done a lot of work, and I've been in Taggart, River City, Take the High Road, and played Ella in Ramsay Nesbitt and Hamish Macbeth. I mean, just scores of stuff. And it's been most enjoyable. Well, she's an elderly woman, of course, and she's married to this chap who is bitten by a zombie, and It's really quite sad, you know, when the powers that be are seeking these people out, and it's a great cast, and great crew, absolutely very, very enjoyable today. Well, my agent called to say that Fraser, whom I didn't know, was interested in me to do this, and I read the script and I thought, yeah, definitely, it's absolutely spot on, and it's different. It's funny and it's sad, and it is different, and sort of, it seems so ordinary, but it's extraordinary, you know, the circumstances that people find themselves in. And to me, it's got a depth that, you know, there's a thing about Alzheimer's in it, and I won't say too much, but there's a sort of correlation with Alzheimer's, I thought, and I found that really, really, really interesting, intriguing, and illuminating. Yeah. Well, I've been quite emotional. I've been up and down, and working with all the chums, Billy and Helen and Stephen. It's been a joy, and the crew, they're fabulous. The whole kit and caboodle are just so friendly and laid back and great. So yeah, we've gone from the gamut of emotions from A to B, no, I'm joking, from A to Z. I'd also like to thank you for your support for Cops and Monsters, and long may you continue to, and let's hope it gets on the big screen and for, you know, a big audience out there, because it deserves it, and I know young people would just absolutely adore it. It's terrific, so thanks very much, and keep on helping, okay?
My name is Stephen Purdon and I'm playing Private Colin Bissett. My character is quite focused on this being like a humans only zone. He's totally against the supernatural, the vampires, the werewolves, so he's quite straight-laced, quite old school, where he just wants rid of the supernatural culture basically, and he wants to keep just humans alive and just protect everybody. But I think there may be a few different layers to these characters as we go along. Today I'm filming a couple of scenes with Maya, and it's in the Spider's office, so we're in there, and then I've got a couple of scenes later with Sergeant Stone, where he's kind of moaning about Maya quite a bit because Bissett's not really happy working with Maya. But we'll see how it works out. I got involved with Cops and Monsters through Twitter. I was on Twitter one day and Fraser, our director and creator of the whole show, got in touch with me, asked me to retweet a wee Cops and Monsters thing, and then I did it, and then we just got chatting on Twitter. I says, if he ever needs any help with anything, give me a shout. Before you know it, I'm sitting in a coffee shop with him, and he offered me, he sent the script to me, said have a wee read of the script, see what you think. As soon as I read the script, it was just, the script was really, really well written, and it was just something I thought, this is for me. And playing a bit of a soldier, which I've never done before, I thought, I'm going to do this, and obviously it's Scottish, it's crowdfunded, so to get behind that, I feel, is what most Scottish actors want to do, get behind things that are our own. I'm most looking forward to probably just this whole journey throughout series 2. I think, as I say, there's a few moments in the first episode where you see a slight different side to Bissett, where he shows a side where, you know, there's an undercurrent of something happening, that he's so old school, so focused on taking out zombies and werewolves and just keeping it all human. But I think there's something else there, and I feel it's going to be a bit of a roller coaster of a journey for him. So just to see where it goes, how it pans out, and obviously getting to use a kiddie on gun and stuff will be good as well. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget to subscribe to the Cops and Monsters YouTube channel, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, everything. Try and get behind it the best you can, and keep watching. All the best, troops.
So my name's Helen Cuinn. I'm playing Major Francis Stone, who is a soldier who has been injured and unfortunately has had to become desk bound, so she's very controlling of her mob. What attracted me to following Cops and Monsters? Well, I've been kind of following what Cops and Monsters have been doing for a while. I've known Fraser for a long time in the industry, and kind of watching what he's been doing, and when I was asked if I would like to come and join the team, I jumped at the chance. I think it's a really great project. So we're currently shooting episodes 1, 2 and 6, so I have a little insight into what's going to happen, but I don't want to spoil it for anybody. So most of my scenes are with Maya and also with Jonathan. So I have an interest in trying to stamp down on creature activity. I'm quite keen on that, so I'll be pursuing that in the future. I'm really excited to find out what happens next, because I've only seen some of what's going to unfold, so I'm definitely going to be watching as well. So thanks very much for tuning in, and I hope it's been interesting. I definitely think you should follow us on our various social media channels, and I believe that there is still a Patreon, don't know how to say that, link, so do support us if you can.
My name is Bill McBain, and I am delighted to be playing Connor Tulloch, and you can see from this that there's something seriously wrong with me. I'm all zombied up and I can't remember having so much fun. Connor has been bitten whilst out, comes back and he's pan-breed, deed. But then he wakens up and his wife finds him down washing the dishes, like any normal zombie. We go on from there because there's a problem here, because he's not a fully fledged zombie yet. He's still capable of talking articulately and showing affection. So his wife virtually keeps him, and we realise that it's because of his medication that he's still been taking, and this has put him in some limbo somehow. Anyway, there's a little twist where he ends up not getting his proper medication. And I'd just like to say, on a personal note, I'd worked with Barbara before. We had done a couple of stage plays together, and she kindly suggested me to something that I've, well, without any fear of contradiction, I have never spent a better time acting in my life. Been all over the place doing all sorts of things, but the atmosphere of walking onto a set like this for one day, I tell you, I don't even want to go home, and I want to keep this on forever. I have never worked with such a talented bunch of people and such a friendly bunch of people, and if it wasn't for the fact that I'm dead, I'd like to come back. So thanks to everybody, and just on a personal note as well, I would say, please keep supporting if you can. Give generously if you can. And this thing could get bigger and bigger and bigger, because it certainly deserves to. And I will wear it as a badge of, I'll be telling everybody that I was in it. So thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Chris Bain. I play Jonathan Clark, Minister of Justice on Cops and Monsters. Well, I think since Series 1, Mr. Clark is very ambitious, a lot more ambitious than he was before. He has his sights set on, furthering his career in politics, climbing the ladder, as it were. So yeah, he's definitely a lot more ambitious, and he really wants to bring the supernatural community under control. He wants to stamp his authority all over it, like a furious tap dancer of sorts. Yeah, more ambitious, he's more politically driven, and I don't know, maybe like a little bit tyrannical as well. He's a real wrong'un, as my mum would say, a wrong'un. Today we are shooting in Glasgow. Where else? We're shooting in this nice office that we have on the 3rd floor, which is an absolute bugger to walk up the stairs, very steep. So we're shooting a couple of scenes for the new season, and Clark, we're giving too much away because you won't watch it. Well, yeah, if I tell you about it now. But without giving too much away, Clark is addressing the S.P.I.D.E.R.S, who have taken over from P.I.D.E.S, as in the last season. And it's nice, we've got some new cast members on set, which is rude. I'm doing an interview, it's just rude, right? It's just rude. I'm the biggest star in this. Anyway, there's a couple of new cast members, so it's really nice to meet them and work with them. We're just having a great day. It's always good atmosphere, good environment when we do Cops and Monsters, so yeah, just having a really good time. It's a difficult question to answer because it's already been done, you know, for me to choose that. So, but however, that being said, I've always been a big Hunter S. Thompson fan, and I read the book first and I've seen the film with, of course, Johnny Depp, and I do like Johnny Depp, but I'm more selective of what I appreciate about his work. But that sort of role it really appeals to me, completely losing yourself in a character, and also being able to just let loose and go completely wild in a role. And also physically, you know, he shaved the top of his head to resemble Hunter S. Thompson more authentically. So yeah, that sort of role, to just let loose, go crazy, go wild with your emotions, and physically change as well. That's something that I would love to do, you know. It's good to wear a suit, I enjoy that too. But yeah, I just want to go mental in a role, so that's the kind of role that I would like to have. I would be a werewolf, because I just think it'd be awesome to be some big, hairy, dog-human hybrid, you know, and run around howling at the moon. Plus, I love dogs as well. It means I could really hang out with my dog on a mutt-to-mutt level, you know what I mean? And I could actually find out, maybe I could actually find out what, like, you know, when he barks, what he's actually talking about, what he's saying about me. Because I look at him like, oh, he loves me so much, and he's probably like, look man, you didn't take me out till 10 o'clock last night, and I was dying on going to the toilet. Can we just sort that out? So I think that'd be really handy, it'd be very insightful. I just want to say to everyone, thank you so much for supporting Cops and Monsters and following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, watching the series, which is now on Amazon Prime. As you know, you can catch season 1 there. Without your contributions, we wouldn't be able to make the show, and we really enjoy making the show. And keep supporting us, please do. If you can give any further money to, you know, to the crowd funds and whatnot, that's greatly appreciated, because we got some awesome stuff coming up in season 2. Obviously featuring me, so you're not gonna want, who would want to miss that? No one's gonna want to miss that, right? I mean, I'm considering just paying the whole thing myself, so, you know, so we can do it. But genuinely, thank you for your support. I've been really silly in this interview, so I don't know why, I don't know what's come over me, but thank you for your support, and just keep watching. Thanks guys.